Hi, my name is Malcolm Stone, and we'll be performing the physical assessment today. This is my patient, Miss Stone. Miss Stone, do you mind if we do the physical assessment?
I don't mind.
All right, Miss Stone, thank you. I will first begin. I will be looking at your skin and everything. We're looking for any bruises or any type of marks or anything on you, ma'am. Any swelling, just anything out of the normal. I didn't see any, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna just look at your scalp and everything. I know you have your cap on, and I know you may not want it took off, so I'm not gonna take your cap off. But I'm gonna look at just around the edges of everything. Okay, Miss Stone. Everything looks fine there. And I'm gonna just look at your cranium real quick. Okay. All right. Now I'm just gonna palpate the temporal pulses, Miss Stone. All right, I feel those on both sides bilaterally. Now I'm going to palpate the TMJ. Could you open and close your mouth? Unclose it. Could you open and close? And close. There you go. All right, I felt that. Now I did not feel any clicks or anything when you did that, Miss Stone. Now I'm going to do the cranial nerve 5. Just open and close your mouth real quick. Could you just do the open and close? There you go. Thank you, Miss Stone. Okay, now I'm going to get a cotton ball. And we're going to feel. Tell me when you feel it, Miss Stone.
Yes. 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 Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Stone. All right. Now we're going to test the cranial nerve 3. Could you smile for me? Could you frown? Yes, Miss Stone. Could you close your eyes tightly? Lift your eyebrows for me. There you go. Show your teeth. And what about puffing your jaws out for me? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Stone. Now we're going to test your acuity with the cranial nerve number 2. We have this back here on this wall back here. And this is 10 feet away from her, but it's back here. Let's see. Could you read this line?
F H L M N.
All right, Miss Stone. Thank you. What about this next line?
Z 1 3 F H.
All right. Thank you, Miss Stone, for those numbers. Thank you so much, Miss Stone. Oh. Okay, now we're going to just look at your eyes real quick. And we're looking at the sclera. Make sure there's not any redness or anything in the sclera for you. I want to go ahead. All right, Miss Stone, could you just look at me? Just look at me. Do not look at the light. Just follow me. Just look at me. All right, and we're just watching as her pupils constrict with the light, and then as the light goes out, they dilate. All right, Miss Stone. Now, could you focus on the pen? All right, and as she's looking at the pen, her pupils are constricted. Now, could you look back here at the wall? And as she looks away at the wall, her pupils dilate. Thank you, Miss Stone. Now we're going to look at the ears, and you're going to see if there is any drainage or anything. But she does not have any drainage or anything in her ears. Okay, Miss Stone. All right, could you tell me what I said, Miss Stone?
Hello.
Okay.
Boy.
All right.
Hello. Boy. Cat.
All right, Miss Stone, thank you. And that was a cranial nerve 8 as we were doing a whisper test for that cranial nerve. Now I'm going to look at the external nose to see if there's anything. And now that I look, I can see that her inside is pink and moist. And that's great, Miss Stone. And it is, look, Peyton is symmetrical down the center. All right, Miss Stone. Could you sniff for me? All right. Next sniff again. All right. Great job, Miss Stone. And now we're going to palpate the sinuses. Let me know if you feel any pain or anything, Miss Stone. Any pain?
No.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. We just did the maxillary and the frontal of the sinuses. All right. Now we're going to do the mouth and the throat. All right, Miss Stone. Could you open your mouth for me? Okay. Could you stick your tongue out? Could you open your mouth wide? Thank you, man. Stick your tongue out and say I. All right. And we were looking at the uvula as it goes up, and she tested that. There was a cranial nerve 4, the cranial nerve 4 and 5. All right, Miss Stone. Could you hold your tongue out again? And now, could you open your mouth, Miss Stone? Could you open your mouth, Miss Stone? Thank you so much. All right. Now we're gonna just check the gag reflex. Okay, thank you. That works. Okay, thank you. That was cranial nerve 7 as well, with the symmetrical function and the sticking out her tongue. And now we're just gonna palpate her lymph nodes. All right, Miss Stone. All right, then, Miss Stone. Now we're going to test the cranial nerve 11. Could you touch the chin to your chest? Okay. Could you turn your head from side to side? There you go, Miss Stone. And then you're going to could you touch your ear down to your shoulder? There you go. Then the other shoulder. Thank you so much. Thank you so. Could you do your head backwards? There you go. Now shrug your shoulders. Okay, now shrug it against my hands. There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we're gonna do the neck. I'm just looking at her trachea, make sure her trachea is midline, and it is right here. And we're gonna do the thyroid. Palpate for that. Could I ask you to swallow? Okay, and I do feel it moving as she swallows. All right, now I'm gonna test her carotid one at a time. Okay, and I feel that. Okay, and I feel both pulses bilaterally. And now I'm going to just listen to it with my stethoscope. All right, Miss Stone. That was great. Okay, now we're just going to look at her chest and everything. And like we looked before, there are no bruises or any purple marks or anything like that noted on her chest or anything. Now we're going to look for we're going to palpate the tactile fremitus. Okay. All right, Miss Stone, could you get up for me? Just turn around real quick. Okay, we're going to use my palm. We're going to do that. Okay. And I'm going to use my palms. All right. Could you repeat, just say 99?
99.
Okay. Say 99.
99.
Okay. 99.
99.
All right. Thank you, Miss Stone. And while you're up there, I'm going to go ahead and listen to you as well, Miss Stone.
Okay.
Could you breathe in? Out. Just take deep breaths for me. Okay. 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 All right, Miss Stone. Thank you so much. Okay. And while she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and palpate for flank tenderness. Okay, does that hurt, Miss Stone?
No.
What about that?
No.
All right, Miss Stone. Okay. Now, could you hold out your arms for me, Miss Stone? Now I'm just going to look at the arms and make sure to see if there's anything bruising or any swelling or anything on her arm. She has none. Okay, could you hold your arms above your head and put them back down? Hold them out. Could you push them back? Pull them up. All right, Miss Stone. Could you do one like this? Like this? Okay. What about your elbows? Put your elbows out. This one out. And then just pull both of them out. All right, Miss Stone. And what about your wrist? That's okay, Miss Stone. What about your wrist? Do a fist. There you go. Lift your hands up. Back down. Just lift your hand. Flare out your fingers. Okay. Back down like that. Okay. Could you just go like this for me? All right. Thank you, Miss Stone. Okay. Now we're going to do the pulses. I'm going to do both arms bilateral. Could you hold both of them up? There you go. Okay, we're doing a brachial pulse first. Okay, I feel both of those. Now I'm going to do the ulnar. Okay, and then we're going to do the radial. All right, thank you, Miss Stone. Okay. Okay, now could you take your fingers or whatever and just touch it right here to your nose? And just keep going. There. All right, thank you, Miss Stone. That's good.
You're welcome.
And that was just testing her cerebellar function. All right, now we're going to test the graphesthesia and the stereognosis. We're going to test those. So, Miss Stone, can I see your hand? Okay, tell me the number I draw in your hand.
5.
Okay. Tell me the number I draw in this hand.
8.
All right, Miss Stone. Now close your eyes. You're going to do it for me again. Tell me the number.
5.
Okay. And tell me this number.
9.
All right, Miss Stone. Thank you. Now keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Could you tell me what this object is I'm putting in your hand?
Spoon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now could you tell me what this object is that I'm going to put in your hand?
A flip-flop.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. That's exactly what those were. Okay. Now, can I see your arm? I'm going to do the triceps, biceps, and brachial reflexes. Okay. Now we're going to do the triceps first. Okay. Now I'm going to feel your, let me see, I'm going to just tap you, Miss Stone. Okay, and I felt their arm move. Okay. All right, I felt that one move. Now we're going to do the front of it, and this was going to be the bicep. Okay, Miss Stone. Okay, thank you. We got that one. Felt that one move. Now we're going to do this one right here. All right, Miss Stone, we felt that move. So, Miss Stone, you do have some reflexes, and that's good. All right, Miss Stone. Now, can I get you to lay down this way on the couch? Okay, we're going to look at just the anterior. Let's see, could you just pull your legs or just scoot down a little bit, Miss Stone? Or maybe I could position the camera towards you. All right, there you go, Miss Stone. And we're just gonna look at the interior of her chest. And as she's breathing, I'm just looking at how she's breathing, and I see she's not breathing hard or struggling to get air or anything. Okay, could you just take some deep breaths? Okay, take some deep breaths. Okay, thank you, Miss Stone. I see that she's not having any problem with her work of breathing. Okay, now I'm just gonna listen to her real quick over the precordium. Okay, this is the aortic area I'm listening to, and I do hear the S1, S2. Okay. Now we're doing the tricuspid, and I hear S1, S2. I'm sorry, the pulmonic, I'm sorry. Pulmonic, I hear S1. Now this is the tricuspid, and I hear S1, S2. And now the mitral, which is her mid-clavicular, and I hear S1, S2. All right, now let's see. And now I'm going to listen with the bell to see if I hear any murmurs or anything over the same areas. All right, I did not hear any murmurs from Miss Stone, and that was good. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the abdomen while she's laying down. And we're going to go ahead and listen, but we're going to do it in order first. We're going to inspect. Excuse me. We're going to inspect, auscultate, and then we're going to palpate. Okay. So first you would just look. First you would just look and see if there's any bruises or anything with your inspection. Okay, she does not have any bruises or anything, and that's a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and listen for. Okay, she does have vowel sounds present in all four of her quadrants. Okay, and then we're going to palpate. Do you feel any? Let me know if you feel any pain, Miss Stone.
No. No. No.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and percuss. All right, Miss Stone, sounds very good. I'm going to go ahead and palpate the liver. Okay, we want to do a light palpation. I'm going to go ahead and do a deep palpation. All right, Miss Stone, you look real good. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the lower extremities on those. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start with her popliteal pulse. Okay, you located those. And those are just bounding normally. Okay. Then we're going to do her dorsalis pedis pulses. And her dorsalis pedis, those are both normal pulses. And then we're going to do her posterior tibial pulses. Okay. Okay. And while I'm down here, let's see. While I'm down here, Miss Stone, could you lift your feet? There you go. Could you pull against my hand? Both feet. Okay. Now could you push your feet against my hand? Okay. Now push against my hand again. There you go. All right. Could you raise your feet up? Down. All right, Miss Stone. Could you pull your feet out? Like, there you go. And just let me see you just push your feet. Just push them like you had my hand on them earlier. All right. Great job, Miss Stone. Now, could you raise this leg as high as you can, like the 90 degree? There you go. All right, could you bend it now? Raise it back up like a 90 degree. Thank you. Now bend it. There you go, man. Could you bring it? Okay, that's good. Now this other leg, do the same for that one. Okay, 90 degree, and then bend it. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Stone. All right, Miss Stone, now could I ask you to stand up for me? All right. Now, Miss Stone, I'm going to ask you, let's see. Could you just walk on the heels of your feet? Let me see. Let me fix that, right? Okay. All right. Now, could you walk back on your tippy toes back to me, please? One moment. All right, Miss Stone. Thank you. All right, Miss Stone. Now, could you just walk in a straight line, Miss Stone? Toe to heel, heel to toe. Now turn back around and do it again. All right, thank you, Miss Stone. All right, we can get back on that calf. Well, let's see. Let me see. Well, could you get back up one more time? We're gonna do one more exercise. Can I get you to like hop on one leg? Hop off the floor. Off the floor, Miss Stone. Thank you. On one leg. On one leg. Thank you. Could you hop on that one leg? Okay, now the other leg. All right. And could you like bend and touch your toes, Miss Stone? Okay. Could you get back up? Could you just do like a straight bend down and touch your toes, Miss Stone? Thank you. Okay. And while you're down there, I'm just going to measure your spine. Just see how your spine curvature is. Okay. And could you lean from to the side, Miss Stone? Okay. Could you lean to the other side? All right, Miss Stone. Thank you. All right, Miss Stone, you can sit back down now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let's see. All right, Miss Stone. Thank you so much. So do you have any questions or anything, Miss Stone?
No, everything was good. It was fine.
All right, Miss Stone. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That concludes our physical assessment. Thank you all.